Oh my god, I think they fixed the naked bug. No!
By the way, there's only one, or as soon as you dispel blood corruption death, it goes to earth healers. So when you can max the spell after all, unless one can explode or whatever. I don't know how it works yet.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi there again, it's me, Winifred from Guild Shop of Icecrown, Portside. Tonight I'm going to show you Heroic Spine of Deathwing, post-patch 5.04. That is at the 35% nerf, but again, lots of new class mechanics, lots of fun. There's a bit of discussion here about how we're going to handle the dispels because we're on an 8-second cooldown. The way the developers worked around this, or designers rather, is to have blood corruption death, which used to, one-shot your raid and occasionally take multiple dispels to convert to blood corruption earth. They have that convert to blood corruption earth after only one dispel, so I need minimal help here. Although, as always, Karzik and Mancow, my co-healing team, are great healers and always help me out without me even having to ask. And we all need to remember here to stack up at the front of the spine of Deathwing so that our wonderful off-tank Mo can do his thing. It's really nice to have a protection barrier. And here's Mancow trading me a gem I'd asked for. Just pretend like you don't see that. Thanks, Mancow. I owe ya. At least I hope that was Mancow, because if that was all fun, I'm going to be embarrassed. Okay. And we're killing down our DPS, I should say. I'm not doing much there for them. Is burning down that hideous amalgamation to a mere sliver of its health so that we don't have huge pulses. And Mo is gathering up our bloods like he always does and does such a great job at. It's really a big deal for the tank fight and somewhat for the healers. Because as you can see on my UI, you see who's gripped. Breaking those grips is a big thing. But mostly what I focused on tonight was removing the Searing Plasma debuff. That's why I went tonight as Holy, although previously I've done this as Discipline. And at this stage of the game, either is acceptable. Just kind of a heart and soul to review tonight. Picking up those amals, doing a good job killing the corruption. Oh, we're not supposed to kill the corruption. Ruh-roh. I hope it doesn't die. This is the point at which he's gathering. Hunt, also known as Deck Knight, is picking up all of those bloods with the amal, scooping them all up, and we're gonna get some AoE damage here. Extreme close-up of Karzik and I. Mostly Karzik, because he's a Tauren. Hi, Karzik! Again, the AoE pull's not that big a deal, because DPS showed good restraint. So the amount couldn't live long enough to require any healing cooldowns. There's a whole lot going on here. Two dispels here and there. And now that it's blown up, you can see that people are targeting the burning tendon. I think it's the burning tendon. Yeah, the burning tendon right at the front of the spine of Deathwing there. And burning that down quickly. I have to use my happy little light well and my happy little holy word. So I can go stand up there with them and pretend like I'm
mine's very faint because I wasn't actually looking for it.
We actually got that tendon down pretty low. Lower than we normally would have. The burst DPS is not really much of an issue. I'm glad to see. It's a combination of practice, gear, and of course the 35% nerf. But I like to think it's just because our DPS is that good. Especially Zelfon, Spliced, Tox. Okay, Dreamwalker. Yeah, pretty much everybody. Okay, so we're going to repeat the process. We've picked up another amount. Be quiet, let me listen for a few minutes.
Hot. Pick it up.
You can see they're burning that that amalgamation down pretty well, but not too far. We've got quite a big pile of bloods all set up and ready. We'll have to drag those through. Drag it through. There's only one amount. Should be. Sometimes, if your damage is high, you actually have to really be precise with breaking the grips, or else you risk prematurely killing a corruption and getting a second amalgamation, which can be difficult because then either the amalgam tank has to pick it up and be tanking two of the crazy things, or your off tank will have to pick it up and then it will wind up in a big puddle of blood, and that's not a good outcome because then it could explode before it's low on life and make your healers deal with a huge long AoE pulse. See, we got a short pulse. Good job. Extreme close-up of Winnie's glowing hands. Alright, and so this should be our second lift. There are people, I have been told, who do it in one, but then again, not everybody gets it in two. So, good game, guys. You get to look at Mancow's beautiful transmog. I really like that. With the shield and the mace, they match. Sorry. And you see them AoEing down the bloods a little bit. And there goes the Amal. We're dragging it back up to the spine of Deathwing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job.
I'm not sure I was supposed to be where I was at that point. Oh, we have two amounts. See, that's what I meant by sometimes you have to throttle your DPS on that corruption, especially if you have a really good rogue like we do. Spliced, you're really good. Please don't kill the corruptions prematurely. You can see me, I've put Guardian Spirit on, I think, Karzik. Because poor Karzik just, the bloods just love him. They're just all over him. They think he tastes like, well, taurine. We've managed to deal with our Amalg situation. Okay, now we're gonna roll. And again, you should have a healer cooldown available for every one of these. Since my healer cooldown is a channeled effect, as I'm going as holy, I may need a little extra help with dispelling on this, since that's where it tends to get a little hectic. We rolled off our amount, so we can run back up to the front of the spine.
Get the MDs and pick them up. Because I'm out.
I have no AoE
on anymore, just saying that.
Hold the amalgam. The amalgamation. And I believe that Hunt Skull, I know that you can, I know that I do.
Keep them right there.
So that it's super easy to set target markers while in combat, because using the drop down menu to do so would be fail-tastic. You see the amalgam is at about half, listen to me, half health, okay, less than half, in the time it took me to relearn how to speak. So we're probably going to call for a stop on that soon because obviously there's going to be dots and leads and debuffs and natural tank damage. Darts is unnaturally high tank damage. So we want to call that off and get some bloods down and ready for it. I love how you can always see Zolfon in my videos because of his big purple glowing axes. Hi Zolfon! I'm shooting off Prayer of Mending. You'll notice I'm relying a lot on heal here, even more so than usual. And what's changed, especially slowly, is that while I used to do this in Chakra State Sanctuary because it hastened renew, I'm now finding that it's more effective to do it in Chakra State Serenity.